Hey guys, it's Jessica and I am back with another craft fair idea video. Plus, it is a way to use up a lot of scrapbook paper if that is something that you are trying to do. I myself have realized how much stuff I really have, and I set a goal of trying to just work through what I have instead of impulsively trying to buy the new cute things, which I tend to do. So with that being said, I went back to one of my favorite YouTube channels, which is Live Love Scrap. Her name is Bona, and I'm sure you've probably heard of her if you've been on YouTube for quite a while, and especially in the like scrappy mini album type of videos. She is really creative and really great at what she does. So I will link to her video below because that is 100% where I got my inspiration from. She did her measurements slightly different than I did mine, but really her video is a fantastic place to start. And if you have more specific questions on how I did mine, I would be happy to show you what I did. But her video is 100% of where I got this from. So I ended up using a kit from Authentique, and I didn't bring it down with me. I'll share it on my next video because I still have 2 more projects I'm working on using that kit. But I did get 3 of these books made using that Authentique kit, and it's kind of like a retro, like really stylish, beautiful women type collection. It's been around for several years, so it's definitely not a new collection. And when it came out, I ended up buying like 3 packs of it because I loved it so much. I thought it was just so dang cute. So what I ended up making are these micro traveler's notebooks that are, I used a laminator to make sure that they stay sturdy and can hold up. And the idea behind them is you can throw them in your purse, and then you have a little notebook to keep track of, you know, your grocery list or the bills you need to pay or the errands you need to run or whatever the case may be. So these are the 3 that I have done so far, and all of them I added some little either a bead or a tassel. On this one, I added this flower type dangle that I made. I made this just using some felt, some printed felt, and I used some dies and turned it into a kind of like a, I don't know, like a dangle flower, I guess you call it. This is just a cap that I got probably off of Amazon, and then you just put hot glue in there and you stick the flower up in there, and now you have your own little dangle. I liked it because the colors matched with the collection. And then on this one is another flower dangle that I made in addition to, I just added a little bead with a bead cap and added that on there. The ribbon that I'm going to show you, I actually ended up getting this week from a creative reuse store that my daughter and I went to, and it was amazing. So I will point those out when we get to them. Also on the front of them, I added just little charms. So this one is a crown, because if you've ever seen this collection, it talks about like, if the crown fits, wear it. And then I have this one. This paper is just like so, I don't know, regal, and like if I grew up in the 50s, like I would want to look like these women do. And then I added that little diamond charm. So they're all 3 the same in how they are set up. So it just has an elastic closure. And on the inside, you have a pocket here, and I actually ended up adding a little matchbook notebook, just using scraps of the paper that I used to make the notebooks and then scraps of the patterned paper. So all of them have a matchbook notebook there on that, in that front pocket. And then this is some of that lace or trim that I got at the creative reuse store. It's, I don't know if you can see it very well on camera, but it's like this most beautiful dark blue color. And then this is some rickrack that I got from there, And then this is also some rickrack I got from there. But each notebook just has some white paper in it, and there are 10 sheets folded, so it'd be like 20 sheets per book. And then I did add a little paper clip, just using some scraps of that blue ribbon. And then in the middle here, I have a laminated folder, and then I just added some pieces of ephemera. And then I have another rickrack paper clip. And so in this folder, the pockets are laminated and the actual folder itself. And then the notebook. So it has 3 notebooks and 1 folder. I definitely want to make a bunch of these for craft fair season next year. But I also have a goal this year of trying to put more time and energy into my Etsy. I can tell you that when I go to craft fairs, I get asked a lot if I have an Etsy, and it's something that I don't know, I guess I've just never really taken the time to put into it. So that is one of my goals for 2025. So these 3 will be getting listed in my Etsy. I do have one more that I'm working on that I may save and put it in my craft fair stash. I may add it to my Etsy. I don't know yet, but we'll see how it goes. This is the next one. And at the top of the paper, like the strip that you cut off of 12 by 12, Authentique likes to put these quotes on there. So I did save some of those quotes. And this one is, I never say never and I never say always. And that was Grace Kelly. So you open it up again, and there is a pocket. And once again, there is a matchbook notepad. And then I have the notebook and another notebook, and then there is the folder, and then I added some ephemera pieces there with a rickrack paper clip, and there is the 3rd notebook, and again another paper clip. These are a lot of fun to make, and you can honestly probably, like, if your sole goal was to make these out of a collection, and I think my collection probably had 12, I'll have to double check, but usually Authentique, I think, usually does like 12 sheets in their kits, plus like a half sheet of like cut aparts, and then a sheet of stickers. So like if your whole goal was to just do these micro traveler's notebooks, you could probably get, my guess is about 15 out of there. But I actually wanted to do other projects with it. So I think I'll end up getting 4 of these and 2 of the other project I have. And I'll come back, like I said, with that other project that I'm working on, and let you know what was left of the scrapbook kit. So if you have this kit, then you know what all you can get done with it. So this is the 3rd one. And once again, the matchbook notebook. And then here is one of the notebooks. And so that's what I was saying, that I left that on there because I just thought it was kind of cool to leave those strips on there. So there's the 1st notebook and the 2nd and the 3rd. Oh, actually this is my folder. And again, I have some ephemera pieces in there. And then on the last notebook, I have my paper clip, and that is it. So I will leave a link below to my Etsy if this is something you're interested in. I'm also going to leave a link to Bona, who did a tutorial on this about 6 years ago. So check that out. And if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'm happy to answer them. And thank you guys so much for being here.